good afternoon to all. You join us for this T20 between the Delhi Capitals and the Hyderabad Sunrisers. I'm Adam Gilchrist.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
These two teams always produce some great games as we see some of the key players come out onto the ground. It's a fantastic crowd in today. It's an evenly poised matchup. Let's see what happens first ball. We're about to get underway and already the crowd is up and about. This is looking to be a great day of cricket. Chahar has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Pulled away, but straight to square leg.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot and stabs the ball away. Fielders had no chance.
Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, they've faced one ball, scored 6 runs. Can't be much more efficient than that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Pulled away and into the gap. Could be 4 more. Dragged down and put away. Pulled that with great power and it's been launched into the crowd for a maximum.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it was dispatched with ease.
Right arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Ready, the right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Sharma, the left arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Cracking shot, a bit too short, but it's been smoked over the leg side for 6.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. Oh, whack! Picked the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Fraser McGurk went long, high and hard. That is huge. 2 in a row.
Just textbook. Sees the ball go shorter and gets back fast to pull that shot away for the 6. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Gotcha. Oh, what a brilliant catch. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
Fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The bowl and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Chaha from the pavilion end. Oh, fantastic catch. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. No. Terrible shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep. There's some serious work to cut it off.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Drilled it. No chance there for the fielders.
It's going a long way. What a shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and just powers that one over the boundary. Wonderful timing. Gets onto the front foot and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Oh, that's a super catch by mid-off. Nicely done. Out! What a screamer.
Back to the sheds, but a good contribution to the team today. It's been a nice knock.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Crunched over the onside. Oh, batter holds the pose as the ball sails, I reckon, 12 deep into the crowd for a maximum.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook. How will the bowler respond?
Strays onto the leg and glanced it nicely. Might just get to the boundary rope.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Gone. Great catch. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Middle, what a start.
Well, the bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
Taking full toll for this power play. Supreme timing and power. Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Was quick onto that in the infield. 6 of your finest, please. Cover drive for a maximum. Brilliant.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Nice shot. Straight to gully. An absolute screamer. Diving away to the side, taking a great catch. What a catch.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Magical shot into the vacant fine leg position, and I do not think anyone's going to stop that. That's gone. Nice simple catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions, and what a catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball though.
He's got their tail up.
Too good. That is huge.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Timed that perfectly.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
That was a lovely flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. That's gone for 6. That is a huge one. Stumps. There's plenty from these bowlers.
And that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Stark ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Shot. Land back and punch through the gap in the offside, and that'll be 4.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle.
Absolute dominance. They kept going and going in that power play. At this rate, the records will drop in no time.
Down the ground, but hits the stumps. Unlucky there, but they should scamper through for a cheeky single. Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
Chahar with a huge appeal. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas. and the rewards will come. Square cut, finds point, no run. Good pick up, big chance. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. Delhi are 121 for 7.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no joy and getting dispatched for 4 runs. Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls allowed this over.
Bowler and fielders look really confident.
Just perfection, a magnificent shot. You just can't hit it any better than that, racing away to the boundary. Just dropped too short, and that's flown too high.
An effort ball and called for the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for that wicket.
Just too much height on that one.
Poor ball there. The keeper looks back as the ball hits the boundary. 5 wides and an extra ball for the batting team. Wow, that's missed the lot. Everyone's gone up. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Well, that'll be an over best forgotten, and really quickly. You give that many no balls away, and it's truly time for a bowling change. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Going with spin now.
Into the attack for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Nearly gets the edge. Head with a great delivery there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Stark waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Misses everything. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says. The bowler looks really confident. Oh, whack! Pick the bones out of that. It's gone for a maximum.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Patel, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. The Sunrisers with a massive shout. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. The batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. 2 runs coming from that over. Delhi for 159 for 7.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable.
A direct hit and this could be gone. The Sunrisers has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Not too sure what they're appealing for here.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
At number 10 for the Delhi Capitals.
Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on, will collect that one though. Good fielding out in the boundary. Could that be out? Looks like it. Oh, great run out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
This batsman is coming in at number 11 for the Delhi Capitals.
Got that away nicely. Someone different now to bowl at. brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Kumar, taking guard, has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Fills their boots, first ball. Didn't need a second look. Takes a 6.
The Sunrisers needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. No. Terrible shot. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Everyone's gone up. Trouble.
Just dropped too short and that's flown too high.
Oh, and the throw just misses the stumps. The chance goes begging. I think that would have been out with a direct hit. Can't get that outside the ring field. Late cut, straight to the fielder. The over finishes, you really can't be giving batters of this quality extra deliveries. The captain might want to send their bowler down to the boundary to collect their thoughts.
No stone being left unturned by the batters. This will be a massive score.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Head has had a pretty good over, just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Patel from the pavilion end. Drilled that one away. Was quick onto that in the infield. Good pick up, big chance.
Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Oh, fantastic catch. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. I reckon this is a respectable total. If the bowlers can get firing and get some early wickets, this will be a difficult chase.
Here we go. First ball.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. There's an almost tangible fervour throughout the crowd at the moment. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
6 runs out of there. The Sunrisers are 6 for none. A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the stadium end. Oh, that's a peach of a delivery. It's their best ball, top shelf.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stumps sent flying.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's a boundary save for sure. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? On that nicely, good defence. Yet another defensive stroke. These batters are playing it far too safe at the moment. They really need to start swinging soon. Well, that's the end of a truly superb over. Takes an important wicket and doesn't concede a run. What more can you ask for?
Second over down in the power play, and they're off to a sluggish start with the bat. There's been a good mix of bowling variations, though.
Two straight. It's just been helped on its way for a maximum. Fine shot there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that over the boundary.
Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. End of the over, 7 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers, 13 for 1. Yada from the stadium end. Nice solid defensive shot. Dug that out well. That's another defensive stroke. With every block shot, the fielding side must be feeling more and more relaxed. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
Barely seemed to hit that. Brilliant shot, got it up and over, all the way for 6.
Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Over, the Sunrisers, 19 for 1.
That marks the end of the 4th over of the power play, and they're really stuck in quicksand, falling behind the required run rate. And plenty of dot balls does not equal a great power play for the batters.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Couldn't get it through the field. Timed perfectly down the pitch. Oh, but crashes into the bowler's stumps. Pretty unlucky there. Should be able to get a single out of it though. Duplessis, too crafty, and that's the end of that. That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. 6 runs added in the over. The Sunrisers are 25 for 2. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Huge! That has flown!
Great shot for 6, moving along nicely and really starting to build this innings now.
Nearly gets the edge. Sharma with a great delivery there. Misses everything. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. A boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Nicked it. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Wow, that's missed a lot. Doesn't beat the infield. A direct hit and this could be gone. Gone, nowhere near making it. Oh, great run out.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Finds the fielder with that shot. That's the end of the over. 1 run coming from it. The Sunrisers are 37 for 3. Sharma from the stadium end.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Straight to the fielder. Ooh, misjudged that and takes a hit on the body. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Got that away nicely. Cuts that off well in the infield. Two runs coming from that over. The Sunrisers are 44 for 3.
Working the occasional singles, the odd boundary, but they just have to find something and gather momentum to get into this match.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. No. Terrible shot. Oh, stunning delivery.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Too good. That is huge.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
6 runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 50 for 4. Caught, straightforward enough catch by deep square leg. Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
End again, see you later on your bike. 2 wickets on the trot.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
On a hat-trick now. Don't worry, the nerves will be there for the bowler and the batter. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end.
They just haven't got going, have they? It's been a great bowling performance, though.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Menaha, stand and deliver. Holds the pose, the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Delhi needs this sort of rhythm to be maintained. A good over. Stark, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Extra cover with a fantastic catch. The batter is kicking themselves. And that's gone. Amazing catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Oh, nice catch. Great reactions. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
The right-handed batsman is coming in at number 10 for the Hyderabad Sunrisers.
Eight runs added in that over. The Sunrisers are 69 for 8. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the stadium end. Yadav coming back into the attack. On that nicely, good defence. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? Yeah, the keeper's really gone up, as do the surrounding fielders. They seem convinced. Could be a review coming up.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Good catch, out! Oh, great work, held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work.
At number 11.
Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off. Gone, great catch, safe pair of hands to get the win.
Delhi get the final wicket, a brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.